Yellow over D, and welcome to Dwarf in a Jar playing Eternal Sonata by Namco Bandai. This is a JRPG, so I'm warning the series will be quite long, but I'm going to try and edit it down a bit to avoid all the level grinding I have to do at times. But this game is beautiful for its music, and I'll be doing everything I can on it, as normal, so let's jump on in. Nope. Just as I say that, he goes into a cutscene bit. Let's jump on in. The storage Yeah, my Xbox. Yeah, because new setup, by the way, I plugged an Xbox into my computer. My 360, this is.
I must do this. And it's for the person who means the most to me. My life is nothing compared to his. Doing this is easy if it's for him. Thank you, everyone. I know it didn't last very long, but really, it was the best time I've ever had in my life. If I blow him a kiss, I wonder, will it reach him up there? No, I guess it won't.
Welcome to JRPGs, guys. They're very weird. 12-year-old or so girls jumping off cliffs. Yay! Yeah, but this game 2007.
The rippling surface of flowing water transforms the soft light of the morning sun, the beams becoming a spotlight that paints the stage. The flowers awaiting the curtain's rise display faces of bright red and brilliant yellow. They turn their ears to listen to the performance that is about to begin. Accompanied by the gentle rhythm of a babbling brook, the birds begin to sing. Meanwhile, a mischievous sea breeze causes a rustling amidst the leaves of the trees, disrupting the concert. It is a familiar scene, one that has unfolded every moment since the beginning of time. And even now, the daily adventure continues, its delicate, perfect balance never faltering, never changing. In the midst of this joyous orchestration, at the center of the morning's discordant musical performance, lies a small village nestled deep in the wood. The name of the village is Tenuto. It sits atop a hill which overlooks the coastline. In fact, the town is only about 4 miles from the sea. Tenuto is very lucky in this regard, for the town enjoys a wonderful cool breeze and a view that is nothing short of amazing. And then there are the flowers. They seem to blossom almost everywhere in the town. They paint the landscape with color as far as the eye can see. And they are the reason Tenuto is also by another name, the Village of Flowers. There is a harbor town at the foot of a hill that can be seen from Tenuto. When night falls, the lights from the town shine like diamonds and open to those who gaze upon their illustrious splendor. Under normal circumstances, one might expect to find a bustling shopping district for tourists in a village as beautiful as this one. However, no such shops are to be found, not here. In fact, the village is quite calm, almost strangely quiet. It is a place that exudes a peaceful tranquility. A tranquility that increases its allure, as well as its mystery.
Mommy, why are there waves in the sea?
Well, darling, there are waves because of the moon.
Because of the moon?
That's right. The moon charms the water in the ocean with its beauty. Because the moon is so beautiful, the seawater just can't sit still.
Is that true? Really?
Nope.
Really? Don't you feel your heart start fluttering inside of you when you look at the moon?
I do! What about the puddle? Will it make waves when the moon comes out too?
No, dear. There's not enough water. You need lots and lots of water, like the ocean, before it can make any real waves.
Oh, I see. But that's weird. Why can't a little bit of water make waves too?
The amount of water is the most important part of creating waves. That can be said about people as well. There are many things in this world that can charm people's hearts, just like the moon charms the sea. Things like wealth, vanity, status, image, and power. People who are drawn to these things create waves, and the fear in their hearts makes the waves grow bigger and stronger. The more people there are, the bigger the waves can become. And as the number of people grows, waves grow bigger and bigger. And that can lead to terrible conflicts.
Wow, that took a
This
dark
is
turn.
probably too hard for you to understand.
I guess.
You're a child, you're too stupid to understand. It's
But
been
if something like
said.
that ever were to happen during your life, your only choice might be to jump into that sea. Because when you do, those big waves will calm down. It may be difficult at times, but if you try your best, you'll bring joy to the person who means to you.
Really? Okay!
Strange little child.
Yes. Though it's insulting to compare seawater stirred by the beauty of the moon to the ugly waves of human desire.
Oh, okay, it's this bit now. Somewhere in France, I'm not reading that. Palais Vendôme?
He seems to have calmed down, hasn't he, Doctor? He doesn't look like he's in pain the way he did before.
It seems as though he must be having a pleasant dream.
Yes. Well, that would be nice. It would be even better if that means he's headed towards recovery, a full recovery.
It's said that people can have the most peaceful dreams just before they pass on.
What are you talking about? How can you say that?
I apologize. Hopefully it's an old wives' tale.
Fredric.
It's Freddy. Actually, yeah, Freddy. That's a weird one to think of. Does he have dreams? Freddy. I'm now going to reference him as Freddy. Because I can, if I remember to. Act 1. The Village of Flowers. Yeah, so the last... Obviously, I have played this... I didn't even hear how it says it. My TV's turned very low, so you don't hear feedback on the microphone.
Oh, I guess it took longer than usual. Mom's probably worried about me. I'd better get home before it's dark.
Yeah, I technically myself have never played this game before. Also, you can just spin on the spot, it's quite funny. I've never played this game. My brother has, and because he's better at games than me. Yep, this one has strict, good mechanics. Unique, I'd call it, among JRPGs. Let's save the game. Yes, it's always going to be on the hard drive. I'm not putting this on the cloud. New file, yes. Yeah, this is an Xbox 360 Elite, which I've had for some years. So now let's get to the battle mechanics of this interesting game.
The animals that live in the forest around here aren't really very strong, so I should be able to defeat them without too much trouble. But just to be safe, I'll go over the basics of how to fight again.
No. Yeah, I'm actually going to have
Let's see. The turn order goes from fastest to slowest, right?
Yes.
Looks like it's my turn now. I should try moving around a bit to start with.
Move!
Until this action gauge runs out of time, I can move around to anywhere I want. The action gauge only decreases when I'm actually doing something, so if I don't know what to do next, I can stop and think about it without losing my turn.
I know.
Moving around isn't the only thing I can do. I can attack
Let me
enemies
attack!
too. This
wish I
time,
hadn't
I
gone to
think I'm
tutorial.
gonna try using the attack button.
Which is A. Attack.
Now I've got it! I'm starting to remember how to do this more and more!
Yeah, so am I.
There's also one other thing about the action gauge. Every time one of my attacks hits an enemy, the action gauge goes up a little, which means that the more I attack my enemies, the more extra time I'll get to keep on moving and fighting. Alright, I think maybe it's time to try attacking.
Yeah, let me go attack the thing. Attack.
It looks like all the time in the action gauge has run out already. I guess that means my turn is over. I'll just have to wait until it becomes my turn again.
Yep, welcome to a JRPG. It is still turn-based.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot
Oh,
about
shut up.
that. When the next arrow appears overhead like this, it means that my turn will be coming up. That way I have time to prepare, and I won't be surprised by it suddenly becoming my turn.
Very, very empty.
Okay,
Is
it's
what the
my
thing's
turn
called.
again. I feel sorry for this little guy, but I guess I'd better finish him off.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish him off.
Orange! Oh!
That's a healing spell, by the way.
Oh! Look out!
Oh.
By pressing the block button when an enemy attack is going to hit me, I can defend myself. But I have to get the timing just right, so I really need to concentrate.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
And if I want to run away, I just have to press and hold down LB and R at the same time when it's my turn. But I need to hold down the buttons during the entire turn, so I have to watch for the next arrow. That way I can start holding down LB and RB before my turn even starts, or else I might not be able to get away.
Cool.
I think that pretty much covers all the basics of
Yep.
fighting. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have to add it.
Let me play now. I'm gonna do red attack. That's good. Yay. Leveled up? Nope. Ow. I'm flashing. Yeah, that is the basic fighting style. This game actually has six different fighting styles in it. Oh wow. Oh no. So I got from behind. That means, well, I get an extra turn. I think that's what that is. My hand. Quite a peach cookie. Yeah, so yeah, that is the very basic, easiest fighting style thing. Later, the action gauge will start going, has less time on it. It will start going when you're not moving as well. It is interesting, this. But I will do my best.
Just watch this!
Oh yeah, these guys are stupid.
Orange glow!
Yep. This is one of the first heals you get.
Just watch this!
Like that. I'm it, so... And you haven't even seen the best Nope. There we go. Be an idiot. Oh, it's not showing the mechanic. Yeah, this game needs light. It's not doing it yet because it gets a bit harder. But if an enemy is in darkness, they change shape when they're in the light. I should just let it show it, but I love that mechanic of it.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Who? Loco.
There's so many people living in Retardo. Why won't any of them buy from me? And now...
Don't let it bite you.
I see. I guess you don't want to be touched by me either.
Well, they can sense main protagonist about you. Which means they don't want to get dragged into your story.
Come and buy some of Tenuto's famous floral powder. It works very well. Please, give it a try.
Floral powder? I didn't know people still made that. What with the mineral powder we can get these days, why would anyone need that stuff? Now, I don't mean to be rude, honey, but floral powder just isn't used anymore.
Yeah, that is a bit rude. All of them seem to just have roses sticking out.
I guess no one around here wants to buy it.
Ow! Hey, what was that for? What's your problem? But I didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I didn't...
It's a leg.
Are you all right? Well, did that help? Does it feel any better?
Stay away from me! Don't touch me!
Wow! Did you see that, Mom? She wooing!
Come back here right now! Never go near anyone that glows like that girl did. Do you understand me?
But why?
Because I said so, that's why. Now come on.
The old argument of parents. Why not do something? Because I say so. Another peach tree. This is definitely a dead end. Yeah, I like finding dead ends. That's stuff.
Just watch this!
Now I've leveled up, yeah. Do I get anything good? Nope, no abilities yet. Oh yeah, I should probably go to the pause menu and see. Nope, not pause menu. Select? There, it's Y because... Items, status, party level, score pieces, photos, piano music. Yeah, this game has a lot of music involved. Abilities. As I said, it will end up having given me dark
Just watch this.
as well.
Orange glow!
Always do that at the end of your move, so you can do more movement than or more moves if they cost a bit more. As long as the move's good.
Hello there. Old people.
Yeah, I'm fine with old people. Why is the water so shiny? The water should not shine like that. 2007 graphics. Why does everything shine? Tenuto. I even forgot how to say it. Tenuto village? Don't know. I know this main character's name is Paloka. By the way, named after a musical instrument. Yes, hard drive. Always hard drive. Hello, lady. Talk to me. Home. This one? Or am I just breaking into someone's house? No, this is my home. Most obvious looking one has to be my home. Oh, nice detail on the plate up there. But such a small thing in the background.
home.
Welcome back, Polka. Oh, you must be exhausted. I've made some nice hot stew.
Also, anime feet.
Mom, do you... Are you afraid to touch me?
You used your magic in Retardando, didn't you?
Why does one avoid me?
Because they think they'll get sick if they touch you, even though it's not true. I'm living proof that it isn't true. After all, I live with you and I'm fine.
I'm not afraid of dying from the illness, Mom. It's just, well, I'm just sad that no matter what I do, I can't make any friends.
Polka.
Ploka. I do have another nickname for her, but I'll save using that until she needs it. Oh, now it's darkness, so...
Beat! Run!
Oh, cool.
Hold on, Reto! Wait for me!
Beat and Retto.
Hey, you! Where are you going with my bread? It's those brats again. Maybe I should pour next time.
Her arms are just stuck outwards. Constantly.
Oh boy, that was a close one, Reto.
Nah, that was easy.
Easy? Jeez, if that's what you call easy, I'd hate to see hard.
Don't worry. Come on, let's deliver the bread. I'm sure everybody's getting hungry.
Yeah, okay. But I don't like the rats down there.
Come on, what do you expect? I mean, they live in the sewers. There's bound to be a rat or two. And plus, we're carrying fresh-baked bread. You don't have to be a rat to want a bite of this.
Well, what do we do if we get attacked?
Don't let a few rats get you all freaked out. Hey, took care of them the last time, didn't I?
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, the people lucky enough to live in houses aren't the ones who need us to take bread to them.
Hey! That's the sewers. Anything interesting up here first? Ooh, weapons. I don't have any money at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, there's current stuff I have. Oh, Angel Trumpet's Phoenix down, basically. Yep, no, I'm not buying anything from you, mate. I just came in here to say hi, hello, and goodbye. Now, this game does have a New Game Plus aspect to it, which obviously I'm not going to be doing because, well, I'm just playing it. This is a new account I've made for this. But yeah, that's a rat, by the way. That is huge. Which is basically a giant trading sequence used throughout the game. And it's got a bonus dungeon.
Come on, Beat. Let's take care of these guys.
Redo, can you tell me what it is we have to do to fight again?
What? Wait a minute. I thought I taught you all that. Did you forget already?
Well...
No, this time. I know exactly what
Huh. How that? Did that scare you?
Also, the other aspect of this play.
I really wanted a challenge.
So now it's brought in the light and dark aspect. So I think that's what that tutorial's meant to be about. Go on the center. Oh, I'm just going to fight things because you need a little of one, so remember the boss. Thank you. That's where the direct tail is blowing. Instead of always being blind.
Did that scare you? I really want a challenge.
Left hand look now.
Alright, let's go! Yeah! Did that scare you?
And I'm back.
Phantom wave!
Oh,
your end is near.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't have a healer with these two. They're both different. Attackers, one range, one.
Who are you?
Also
back
backstab.
Did that scare you? How was that?
Hey, level up.
All right.
More health, more attack, more damage, and all that. And I don't like beat. Just saying, I don't actually like beat. He annoys me. Beach cookie. How many cookies am I going to steal from chests? Like, okay, by the look of it, like, yeah, that's the correct route, so I need to be that side. Which bit? Again, alright, fine.
Alright, let's go!
I might need it.
Did that scare you? What did you think?
So I think it's only melee attacks that boost your attack a little. Boost your time a little bit. Get the words, mate. Yeah, this game why not? I don't think there's much sign on there. Right down here, hello, right.
So, how about we go around? Did that scare me? Phantom Wave! Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, Angel Trumpets, Sonata, Phoenix Down. I mean, it's going to be a Phoenix Down for me. I played FF7. Actually, I've played a lot of Final Fantasy. Yep, this way by the look of it.
Come
This is the nearest dead end.
Did that scare you?
You want to love me. Go away. Don't stab me in the back. Don't even get to me. Unfortunately, I can't turn the camera. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. But it takes a lot of time to do. I was about to say energy. Technically it is energy. There's a pool there.
Don't get cocky. You're going down. Sunflash! Did that scare you?
The further away they are from beat, the more damage it does to them.
Sunflash! Did that scare you?
No problem.
Ha-ha! All right!
Yes, I throw up sword and catch it. It's a decent looking sword.
I did it!
And that's a rifle hammer. Which actually looks like it's a flute or something as well. Oh right, that. Don't tell me anything about it. Stolen clothes. A vivid shot. Oh yeah, that's the photo one. Yeah, so that is one of the other aspects of this. You can take pictures to sell at shops. The main trick is get as many creatures in the shot as you can in the picture. Hello. Get as many creatures in the shot as possible, and bosses you get more. And make sure everything is completely
All right, let's go. Did that scare you?
like this.
The detail's just amazing.
Vivid shot. Vivid shot. I just take pictures. That's pretty much the only reason you beat. Oh, that's what happens if you don't have anything. Flat.
Go and wash yourself up.
Guilty. Oh yes, don't let them take so much damage. I can't heal.
Come on, let's fight!
What am I doing? Yes,
Did that scare you?
Rapid shooter!
Oh, hello. I can't block because it's back off.
What did you think?
Also, a load of peach cookies. Another peach cookie. Not enough health. I was about to say, you might want to eat one. No, not enough health. It's a poster. Hey, it's a poster of me on the wall, so basically saying, yeah, catch this guy. Did it say? Oh, either 10 reward or no reward. I can't read that properly. I'd love to say no reward. Hey, this guy, there's no reward. He's just annoying. Just ignore him.
All
There's
right,
no reward.
let's go. Did that scare you?
Rapid shooter!
Go and wash yourself up.
Hey.
All right.
For now, my characters will all level up at the same rate. For now. Oh, he got Fire Blast. Basically what that means is I now have another attack. Yeah, that's the equivalent to it. So, Rapid Shooter and Fire Blast are the same. So this is another common thing with it. You get dark and light versions of the same tricks. I'm going to keep the Vivid Shot. For now, because I'm going to want that money. Save the game. It's about to go into a boss fight. Yes, I will always save over the same save slot. By the way, I did all that fighting carrying bread.
Be careful, Beat. They're after the bread.
We've got people waiting for this, and we don't have enough to give any of it to you!
It's a rat, I don't understand you.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so I'm so gonna slash this thing.
Did that scare you?
Now smile!
Take as many pictures as you can. Come to me, come to me. Oh shoot. No, go to Allegretto, go to Allegretto, not Beat. Leave Beat alone.
Did that scare you? Not a chance.
Oh, too early, too early.
Did that scare you? Did that scare you?
Yeah, if they manage to block, just pull them.
Did that scare you? Did that scare you?
If he's droop pumped. Oh, great. Full power.
Did that scare you?
Yes. Okay.
What did you think?
We're now at the rat tail.
Ha-ha! All right!
Oh, I got a new ability. Maybe. You get nothing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You bet. Don't eat it all at once.
For the sun, the moon, the sky.
Hey, Riddle, why is bread so expensive anyway? If it was a little cheaper, we wouldn't have to steal it for people. Do you think the baker lady is just being greedy?
Well, you know, Beat, it's not actually the baker lady's fault.
What do you mean?
The reason the bread is so expensive is the high taxes on it. It's not just bread either. In Retardondo, just about everything you need for everyday life has high taxes on it. That's why there's a lot of kids out there who can't get a decent meal to eat these days.
And that's why they need us to help them, right?
Yeah, the only thing that's not taxed is mineral powder.
Oh, I see. So that's why anybody can get it, because it's so cheap. I guess the Count of Forte isn't really that bad after all. I mean, at least he keeps the tax on medicine cheap. Besides, you and I have the bread problem pretty much taken care of.
Hey, don't get cocky. Be careful what you say, Beat.
Silly little kid. Also, I think, yeah, party size is 3.
Come on, let's hurry up and drop off the rest. Then it's time for us to eat.
Note, Beat is still holding the giant loaf.
Paul, what's wrong? You've been sitting in your room all day. Oh, what am I going to do with you? I guess what happened is still... Poor thing. I should just stop her from going to Redondo. Whenever she goes there, she ends up getting hurt. Oka, help me pick some flowers later, okay?
Yeah, she's a white mage. She can heal being hurt. Should we get mouth closed?
Hey, Riddle, did you notice that magician girl from yesterday wasn't around today?
Yeah, you're right.
I guess I should have taken a picture of her.
That's creepy.
Are you still messing around with that stuff? You need to look at things with your own two eyes. You'd see things a whole lot clearer if you didn't look at them through bent glass.
That's not what photography's about at all, Reddo. And another thing, it isn't called bent glass, it's called a lens.
Which is curved glass.
Still, you have to feel sorry for that girl. I guess she won't be around for much longer.
What? She won't? What are you talking about?
Don't you know anything? That girl was able to use magic, and that means she must be sick with some kind of incurable illness. That's how it works. Basically, magic is a side effect of her disease.
And it's always fatal?
That's right, yeah. Only people who are gonna die soon are able to use magic like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess being able to use magic isn't that great after all.
No, it's not. You can't use magic powers unless you're really sick. This world's pretty messed up.
I get it. That's why no one in town wanted to get near her yesterday. They didn't want to catch you.
Yeah, that's right. But the disease isn't actually contagious. That's just a rumor he started.
A rumor?
Yeah, it's weird. Most of the time, people don't really trust each other. But when it comes to something that they think might hurt them, they'll believe just about anything they hear. And they'll ignore almost anything else that doesn't help them directly.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
As long as they have food on their table, they don't care if other bears are starving.
And that's why still bread to bring them, right?
Okay, Beat. We leave first thing in the morning.
What?
Waste the bread, why don't you? Sorry. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Now we get some credits. That was all prologue, technically. Yes, girl, you've got a flower on your head. Stop jumping around. Good girl. Yeah, don't try and say Japanese names. I would butcher them. Sam Riegel, I know of that actor from Critical Role. Oh. It's only said the characters you've seen so far in the credits. Hasn't shown any of the others yet. Now normally, this is where I would be wrapping up the episode, because I like keeping the episodes about an hour. And I might do actually, but JRPGs, they're longer. So this is going to be a much longer recording session. So if it's 100+ hours for a JRPG, excluding cutting, that would be over a year of me doing this. Of uploads. So later I will be cutting them down to, just tell you guys, right, I'm going to do some level grinding. See you in a bit, and level grind a load. And then tell you all the things, all the powers I've gained since level grinding. Yeah, actually, this is a decent stopping point. Oh, come on, you could have put something soft under you? That is literally a carpet on stone floor.
Oh. Hey, Redo, I'm too excited about tomorrow to fall asleep. And besides, it's way too early to go to bed anyway. Oh, well. I guess I'll ours or something.
Don't do it. Wow, his legs are skinny.
I don't see many stars out in the sky tonight. Bright lights from the city make it hard to see them.
What would he know about light pollution? I don't see many stars. That's quite a few stars. What do you see in a lot of cities? Even though there should have been all those clouds as well. Oh, whatever.
Olga, there you are. I was wondering where you went when I didn't see you in your room. Retardado certainly is beautiful at night.
Do you think so?
No.
Somehow, when I think back on it, I get the feeling it was much more beautiful when I was a little girl.
Yes, well, things always seem nicer in our memories. It's still just as beautiful. You'll have bad dreams if you stay up too late. Come on, let's get some sleep.
Is Retardando really the same as it's always been?
Probably. When you're young, you're Vincent.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah, when you're young, you don't see all the nuances and stuff hidden behind the screen. Also, Eternal Sonata has beautiful music. Which obviously I might
No,
copy.
it's not. This place used to be much more beautiful. You have a heart that sees the world with open eyes, don't you?
Who are you? And what are you doing out here this late at night?
Everything in the world slowly fades with time. It is very difficult to remain still and keep things exactly as they are in just one particular moment. But because everything shifts only a little bit at a time, no one really notices the change.
.11:09 p.m.
The things that Fredric is seeing, is it all really just a dream? The difference between dreams and reality may very well just be relative.
Oh, and what you say that?
Well, I don't know. I guess it just came into my mind when I was watching Fredric's face while he was sleeping.
That may be more true than we know. Perhaps what Mr. Chopin is experiencing is not a dream. Only the individual can determine what is a dream and what is reality.
Chopin.
Just because his eyes are closed, that does not necessarily mean he is dreaming. However, if he comes to think that the world he's in on the other side is the true reality, then...
Then, it's possible he never returned to our reality.
Hello, random person who's been sitting there for a while. And ignore her again.
Wow! So you can use magic powers too, Fredric?
Chopin.
Oh, but then that must mean you're like me. And that you're gonna die soon too.
Yes, you're right. I'm afraid that may very well be true.
So, what kind of magic can you use?
He's
well,
a healer.
Essentially any and all kinds of magic. After all, this whole world is in my dream.
You're a strange man, Fredric.
No, it's true. Everything around us is all a part of my dream. Even you are just a product of my imagination.
Okay then. If what you say is true, can you tell what I'm thinking about right now?
Flowers.
If we really are inside your dream, then reading my mind should be easy for you.
Of course it is. You were thinking that you don't want to use your magical abilities in front of other people anymore. Am I correct? I don't blame you for feeling that way. No one likes to be hurt.
Fredric, there's something I'd really like to show you, but it's in the forest. Would you come with me?
Huh? You want me to go with you to the forest? You mean right now?
Yes, because it can only be seen at night.
Adventure. Let's run over all these flowers. There's something there? Oh, it's just an old man. Old man, get out of the grass. Strange old man. Oh, right, is this the exit? No, where's the exit? Where's the exit? Oh, this way. Found it. I found the exit, guys. And let's save the game again. Which way is it? Is this way to the forest, or am I just meant to go down again? No, I think it's this way to the forest. Yeah, this feels foresty. Forest. Yay, where everything's glowing. Because obviously you need light sources. Because I don't have a healing ability when in the dark, only in the light. With Bloka. Heavens and moon. Also, weird bird things. It's JRPG, there's always going to be weird animals that just walk around and no one bats an eyelid to them. Because you just constantly go, hey, look, I'm fighting you now. I'm guarding the chest, so behind.
Just watch this!
Oh yeah, He speaks a lot of French.
Back into a nebulous dream.
No, yeah, they're already out of sync in leveling. Poison Whitecap. Nope. Come on, backstab.
You dare to turn your sword?
Sacred signature.
No sacred signature to healing. Okay.
Orange glow.
Continue your sleep.
And he is his weapon. Tool, whatever you want to call it.
Just watch this.
Oh yeah, because remember, they can backstab you as well.
Shade Comet! I'm sorry.
Oh wow. Ready? Do something useful. Something useful.
You grave.
Shade Comet! I'm sorry.
Where are you going, man?
This is but a brief party.
If you will.
I did it!
By the way, that parasol never comes back down. It's stuck up in a tree now. Wow, yeah, he was level 1. Am I gonna level him up deliberately? No. Do I like him? No. Is he annoying me? Yes. Why is there a dead end here? Dead ends with nothing in them are annoying.
Just watch this. Orange glow. Perfect.
You grave. Now you will rest.
Orange glow. Orange glow.
Sacred signature.
Yep. Sacred signature healing. Yeah. I love it when the AI does that though. Sometimes it'll do the huge loop. Other times it just turns on the spot. It never makes up its mind, which is better. Another angel trumpet. Yeah, having 2 healers in a party like this is just bonkers. Just nothing can... Well, I just heal.
How pitiful.
A bit of damage.
Useless creatures.
Okay, there's 2.
Orange glow.
Why did they do that? That actually doesn't make any
You grave. Now you rest.
Got it. But I'll kill it, then I'm on the floor.
Orange glow. Perfect.
Okay, we'll take me a but do not be ashamed one that hits the hit. Good, yeah. Yeah, HP
It's a
does
frame
like
of mind.
Weird rates. 216 added on? This is a strange one. I'm not complaining about this game, I love this game. It's so much fun. But it's just weird numbers go up. Right, is it this way? It is this way. This way. Middle of south. Nope. Nope, I want to backstab. Let me backstab. Don't turn!
I'm not gonna lose this battle.
Go back into a nebulous dream.
You might have just noticed at the end there that my attack changed to take to few grave
foolish creatures.
Because I was in the shadow of the creature. That's another trick you can do. If you all light around, I stand very close to the
Orange
shadow.
glow.
Pew grave. Now you rest.
So Fredric's going to level up now before her. So for a moment he's going to catch up. Ooh, new weapon. Cute umbrella. A very lovely umbrella too. Very large umbrella. I mean, it's a numbers game. They don't change the aesthetic look at all. It's just they have more numbers.
How pitiful. Soulless creatures.
Sacred Citure.
And if one block, it counts from two blocks. He has a creepy laugh. Yes. Wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful. Oh look, it's floating getting wow.
Sacred Signature.
Heal yourself. Hey, chest. Thank you. Poison. I don't want these poison stuff. I am a pack rat. In case people didn't know, with games like this, I don't use items unless I have to. That's why as soon as I get my entire party together, I will have a healer in the party and they will be healing. And I will not be wasting items on healing people. Especially characters don't like.
You foolish creatures!
Pew grave.
Now. There we go. Let's shake on it already.
Shake Comet! I'm sorry.
Sacred Signature.
Sorry about that.
Continue your sleep.
Although I don't know if leveling up actually fully heals as well. Might do, might not. We will see. Okay, a save point like that means it's the right way. So go the other way.
Just like this.
Save point almost always before boss fight.
Shake Comet!
Bang.
I'm sorry.
Pew grave. Now you rest.
Just one slap. Oh look, more cookies. I should have opened a cookie business. copper necklace. Okay. Improves the defense a little. I think anyone can wear the stuff in the bottom two slots. Actually, a necklace just made a copper ring like that would that'd be horrible. Stab.
I am not to lose this battle. Shade Comet!
Fine. Oh, you did kill it.
Più grave! There is no way for you to stop our relentless advance.
Good. Hey, Freddy. Also, if this is truly all his dreams, damn, this guy is a good man. Most likely a boss fight now. And also, I think, if I remember correctly, some of the levels, well, battle arenas you get to, have tiny map patches like plenty of patches up somewhere else.
Più grave! Now you will rest.
Shade Comet! I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Più grave! Do not be ashamed.
Because there's no MP bar or anything like that, I just can spam those as much as I want. Oh, it's north. Is that a boss fight? Yeah, that's a boss fight. Hi. It's a pig. Pig boar. Yep, pig boar. Everyone just glares at it. Run them right away.
You soulless creatures!
Right. Oh, no. You.
Più grave! Now you will rest.
Oh, way too early. Ow.
Più grave! Now you will rest.
Orange glow!
Oh, wow, that's good.
Più grave! Now you will rest.
Shade Comet!
No, that wasn't the healing.
I'm sorry.
Heal.
Più grave! Now you will rest.
Orange glow! Perfect!
Now you will rest.
Whatever. Health is to
Orange glow!
make them
Perfect!
No, too early! Oh, that hurts a lot. A lot.
Più grave! Now you will
Orange
rest.
glow! glow! Auric glow! Perfect!
Not be ashamed.
900. And I can't remember, I think it doesn't actually carry the next level. The extra XP. But I don't know.
It's frame of mind, you see.
Coup de grace! Party level up! Yay! Yes! Okay, these are the things I talked about. So, this is what we had. Tactical time unlimited, and the action gauge is set at 5. So, I have 5 seconds to do whatever the action is. Special attacks can be used as much as you wish during this time, or movement is now counted in real time. Start decreasing after your first step. Alright. From the first move you make, you have 5 seconds before turn is over. As in part of tactical time is still unlimited. As long as I don't move at the start, I still have time to consider what to do. Yeah. Oh, right. So this doesn't give me extra time for hitting people. But yeah. Of course, I want part level 2. So it's taught me the basics with a very easy method. Now it's getting harder. And it's part level 6. That's the one I want.
I guess it's kinda dangerous out here when it's late at night. The animals in the forest never used to be this aggressive before.
By the way, the question you asked me earlier, you never told me if I answered it correctly. Of course, this is all a story I've created in my head. There's no way I could possibly be wrong.
Come on, it's almost time. Hurry, Fredric.
Fredric, you
Wait.
pompous, arrogant conductor.
These flowers are what I wanted to show.
Flowers?
Look at them. They're blossoming.
What are they?
They're called Heaven's Mirror. They're like a reflection of the starry sky on the meadows. This is the only place they bloom in the forest. These flowers never bloom during the day, only at night. When the sun is up, they stay in their buds, but they're able to absorb sunlight with their leaves. And after night falls, they let out all the light they've stored when they blossom. It always happens at exactly 2 o'clock in the morning.
They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Truly is a wondrous sight.
But they're also called death lights.
Death lights?
The sun brings life, but the dark brings death. And these flowers bloom in darkness. So, darkness is evil, light is good. Whether you want to call them Heaven's Mirror or Deathlights, that's up to you, Fredric. But I guess, these days, pretty much everyone has taken to calling Deathlights. Long ago, it was thought they looked like the light that guided people to death, since they blossom opposite of regular flowers. Even now, a lot of people don't like these flowers. To many, they're still considered a bad omen. That's also how they think of me. Fredric, you said before that this whole world is all just a dream you're having, right? But if this is your dream, and you can be so positive that what's happening is just a dream, how can you tell which is the real world? Experiencing in the dream is that realistic to you. And to prove my point, you didn't read my mind earlier. You were wrong. I was thinking about leaving Tenuto. I want to go out into the world and live my own life, even if that life only exists inside your dream. I don't know how much time I have left to live, but I want to live what's left of my life in a positive way, bringing happiness to others. I just want to help people somehow. Like these flowers, even though people call them deathlights, they still blossom and struggle to live on.
You're going to leave the village? But where do you intend to go after you leave Tenuto?
I'll go to Forte Castle, and then I'm going to meet with the count to ask about the taxes on floral powder. Because right now, they're hurting everyone in the village. You know, you should be happy you couldn't read my mind. Since you can't use magic, it means you don't have an incurable illness. Please, stay at my house tonight. I'll tell my mom you're coming. You're a guest in our dream world, after all. That's not something that happens every day.
Until on the way back, two boars attack them.
A flower that resembles you. A bad omen. Deathlights.
Oh, yet to the other two now, again. We'll plan to leave early in the morning.
Wow, Redo! This is the first time I'm going outside Retardondo.
It's not like we're going on a picnic, Beat. Don't get so excited.
Yeah, I know that, Redo. We're going to help Retardondo's poor by getting leaders to lower taxes on stuff besides the mineral powder, right? That way everyone can afford blankets and cheese and all the honey-covered bread they could ever possibly want. Then everyone can finally be happy, right, Redo?
That's exactly right. Hey, I'm proud of you, Beat. We can't solve things by just stealing bread. We have to cover the real root of the problem.
Yeah, you said it. So, where are we going anyway?
You mean you don't know? Jeez, that's what I just said. We're heading to Forte Castle to talk to the guys in charge. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Redo, wait up!
Hey, I got an achievement. So quickly looking at the trade. trading sequence, because I need to do that as well. Okay, so I need to pull this out, otherwise I cannot do it. Oh, 700. Sorry about this, guys. Right, okay. Because it's trading sequence, I need to go back into the sewer. Because I believe I got the... Oh, that's not the sewer door. It's items. Come on, show me. There's a trading sequence in this game. Nope. Why do they have the cute umbrella? They don't. There's the rat tail. Okay. So I need the rat tail. Trading in the sewers. Because these end up getting you an awesome item at the end. Oh, cool. Had to go there anyway. And in New Game Plus, there's another trading sequence as well, which I think you use the last thing of this trading sequence to get. Yeah, encore trading. It's trading.
What a pain. I guess I'll do it.
Oh, one button. I'm clicking it.
I really wanted your challenge.
Okay, now I can see it properly. Sorry about that, guys. I will probably just save them. And if I just copy and paste the trains over there. So I can see it at any time. Yes!
Don't get cocky. You're
Finally an
going
enemy
down.
actually saw me, not me just straight
Sun slash.
Okay, so I'm a lot more powerful. Fine. Not yet. Not enough damage. Not yet. Nearly though.
What did you think?
200.
Will somebody please take care of that?
Sun slash.
I don't need to do that. Oh, got the echo gauge! Echo gauge! Echo gauge! Yes. Oh, wait.
Sun slash.
Yeah, that thing on the right hand side. Ooh, it's...
So, what do you think?
Wait, I'm at level 2 though. Sorry about this. What happened to the echo gauge? Something's wrong. I don't think I can use the tricks of the echo gauge.
Alright, let's go!
That.
Sun slash.
It's every time you hit something.
So, what do you think?
These guys are not worth the XP. Let's just go. Run straight to the boss arena again. That gauge gives you a load of tricks.
What a pain. I guess I'll do it.
Nope.
Did that scare you?
50 more damage for your special moves. Pretty useful stuff. You're not going to win I think it has to be.
Now, so it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think it's 16. When it's yellow stars, that means it's that you need for it to be uber powerful. And you'll that weird cutscene.
Will somebody please take care of that?
No, 24. 04, 8, 16,
What did you think?
So many cookies. Cookie monster. Not worth it. Definitely not worth the XP. I can level up later. Hello, child. We gave her the rat tail. Acquired a stick. Go to sleep then if you're tired, kid. I don't think I actually needed to come down here. Oh, wait. I think it was just a hint that, yeah, you might want to check something down there. Yep. Cool, that was just to get the stick. I have the stick now. Don't need all these cards anymore. Cross the bridge, ignore the rat. Ignore the rat. Go left. Over the bridge, ignore the... I'm not ignoring this rat, you guys. Come on.
So, we go around.
Respawn.
Sun Slash! What did you expect?
Let's save the game so I... No, I've got that. Good. Save complete. Finished in the sewers. Now, next one is there's an old man here around here somewhere. Nope. You look weird. no idea who you are. There is someone here. Oh, yep. This guy? Yep. There we are. Yep, dentures. I now have dentures. Hi kid, stop running. Sit. You're not allowed to have fun. What an Andro cave? I think it's this route to get to the forest. Yep. Oh, right. Shoot. Ooh, anything interesting up here? There's a torch that isn't lit. I don't know. I don't think it can light. Actually, some of them are. Well, there's a bit of a waste of fuel. Some aren't, some aren't. Merci la vie. That is saying if you'll come back here later. Is it up here? To the castle? Which honestly I don't think I get to for some time.
Okay, you gotta watch yourself, Beat. It's not gonna be the same as fighting the rats in Retardando.
I know. Don't worry. I'll take some good pictures.
Pictures? Come on, don't waste time on that stuff. You need to help me fight.
Hey, that's not nice. Don't say that. Taking pictures isn't a waste of time.
Fine, fine. You can tell me all about it later. Come on, let's get moving.
Especially if you get high-class pictures, they sell for a lot in this game. And that's basically the main way to make money. Don't level grind for money, you just sell pictures. Oh look, a go-go forest. This is where the next trading bit of the trading is. Yep, nope. I want to see if I can sell those pictures. Now I think about it. No, that wasn't a shop. There's a shop up here. Hello, person. Let me in. By the hairs of your chin, chin, chin. How do you feel? So, oh no, there it is. Self photo. E. Yeah, I think I need to be closer. Better. Don't remember what the points are for. If anything. And then see this, now I buy items. There is nothing worth buying, I think. Oh, it increases defense. Well, it increases defense a bit, but no. Beat's not meant to be in combat anyway. He's meant to sit at the back and take pictures for him. Yeah, I think I needed to be closer when taking pictures from the ground. I think to get more points for more enemies in shot, close shot, and I think it's not having an ally in shot. I think.
Our party level has gone up, and we're getting better at real fighting, so now I'm gonna teach you something else that's really important.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
This is the action gauge.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know that already.
Yeah, I do.
Come on, just listen. Up until now, your action gauge has only gone down when you're actually doing something, right? But from now on, as soon as you make your first move, your action gauge will just keep going down no matter what.
Huh? What does that mean?
What it means is that even when you're standing still, will keep on passing. If you're not paying attention, your turn will be over before you know it, and it'll be your enemy's turn.
What? That's no fair. Fighting like that's gonna be really, really hard.
Really not.
Yep, that's right. And that's where tactical time comes in.
Tactical time? What's that?
Tactical time you get at the beginning of your turn to figure out what it is you're gonna do. As long as you don't move or attack, you can stay in tactical time for as long as you want.
Okay, so then what you're saying is the tactical time you get is unlimited, and that means... Oh, I get it. So when it's your turn, all you have to do is stay standing still, and then you have lots of time to think about what you're gonna do when you start fighting.
Yes.
Exactly. One more thing. From now on, the more echoes you build up, the more power your special attacks will have when they hit an enemy.
Echoes?
An echo is what you get when your hit count reaches a certain number, and they just keep accumulating, right here.
Oh, I get it. In that case, we should just use our special attacks all the time. That way, we'll be building up lots and lots of echoes, and our special attacks will just keep getting stronger and stronger because we'll have so many echoes.
Nope.
It's perfect! We'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I am so smart.
You're not.
Not so fast. Unfortunately, when you use your special attacks, all the echoes you've accumulated get used up. Basically, the power of your special attack increases, but you lose all of your echoes because of it. So, if you want to try and build up a lot of echoes, you can't do it by using your special attacks.
Oh, but how can you ever get enough echoes to use them with your special attacks? It must be really hard for one person to build up so many all by himself.
That's right, and that's why we have to work together to build them up. Echoes don't just belong to you, they belong to everyone who's fighting.
But then that means that you could use up all the echoes that I had worked so hard to build up. Doesn't sound very fair, you know.
It doesn't matter since I'm the only one playing.
Come on, don't say things like that. I'm counting on you, partner.
I'm not counting on him. He's annoying.
Beat! Look over there at that enemy!
Oh, yes.
What about
It's
it?
the other thing it teaches you.
How did that happen? It just turned into a completely different monster.
There are some monsters that can transform, depending on whether they're in sunlight or in shadow. Some will get really strong, and some will even change the kinds of attacks they use, so you gotta be really careful.
But in saying that, there's also the fact that... Nope. You stupid thing. You get more XP when it's in big. If you kill it when it's in big form, you get more.
Phantom Wave! Your end is near. By the hatred and envy of the dead. Phantom Wave! What did you think?
65 so I think it's, yeah. For the smaller ones? So yeah. Got a necklace. Yes, deploy that again. Yeah, just give him a bit more defense. No flight threats still.
Thanks, I'll do it.
First they have a and the black.
Pretty good, huh?
Nearly leveled up. Mainly the one that leveled up so I can just
how about we go around?
save a turn on the sled.
Taya! 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 not gonna lose.
There we go.
Ha-ha! All right!
Yeah. Leveled up.
I did it!
No abilities gained, but I can't use them yet, so it's fine.
All right, let's go!
Yes, go to the one in the dark. Go to the one in the dark.
What did you think?
Yeah, two of them is just 50, so it's 25 versus 65. That's why you manipulate ready.
So, how about we go around?
This. Also, they're very slow in the dark. I will happily set
Phantom Wave!
Come over here, please. Come over here. Bit faster than that, please. Yep. Your stuff now. See you in the darks.
That Phantom Wave! Your end is near.
Just a one shot. Back off a bit. Yes, this takes a bit longer.
Phantom Wave! How was that?
Cool.
Who are you? You better back off. Phantom Wave! Your end is near.
Tiny bit of movement. And they're doing no damage. I love them template.
That was pretty good.
That final shot could have been more slate the rat before it got to me. It did 1 damage, but still, it's annoying.
What a pain. I guess I'll do it.
Phantom Wave! Your end is near. What did you think? All right, let's go.
I can't find another.
Good, huh?
Basically, it's only one of those guys. That's pathetic.
All right, let's go.
So, what do you think?
Probably get to the next save point, and then that should be a good stopping point. Middle south. Oh, there's Chest up here. Hello.
All right, let's go.
No problem.
Oh, cool. New item. A weapon, whatever. 6 to 8 minutes, good damage. But that's fine. At least these, well, some weapons he has to do have effects, I think, but it doesn't matter so much, because it's just, oh, go for that one, it's better.
This?
You don't have to worry about that.
That's good, that's good!
No, I didn't want to do that.
No problem!
I took a picture, and then just panicked. Have you taken the panic picture? They are very common.
Go and wash yourself up.
Yes, actually gonna. Where am I going? Remove that for the fire blast. Just so I can use stuff in the light, because I'm not going to be taking pictures of these fools.
Hey, I guess I'll do it.
Got it as a big one. Brief moment,
No
it's a big one. Nope, I didn't. Yeah, your own shadow can do that to them. So before I've had them popping in and out of forms.
That's away! Your end is near.
No, I don't
Great!
change it. But
That feels good.
Oh, who's like you meat? I like a and a beat. As I think I said before, musical terms. Everything in this game is to do with music.
I'm supposed to fight this?
Sunspot. Beat,
What did you expect?
Fast. Like greased lightning. Okay, and oh, first in the forest. Light guard. Hello, person in the forest. Right, so I need green paint for him. I go forest. Yeah, so the trading sequence, I need green paint for him. And I think I find green paint in this forest. I've got trading, right?
I guess I'll do it. So, what do you think?
I think you're right. Okay, I said I get to save point, so let's save the game, and we will stop there. These will probably be 2 hour long episodes, excluding editing. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Please, feel free to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will be doing this for a while. So, till again then, guys. Bye.